Hi everybody, Patrick here from VTagTargets.com, link below. That's versatile, interactive target practice systems. I'm also the owner of EscapeRoomElectronics.com, EngineeringShock.com, and PaintballProps.com. And today I'm going to show you step by step how to hook up and set up one of our complete version 1 target practice systems. Now this is a 5-program system, great for airsoft, paintball, even low impact applications. And so this is the main set. It comes mounted in many cases in a case. I'll show you that in just a minute. But I'm actually choosing to show you the electronics only unmounted for the setup. If you want to know more, there are plenty of demo videos on the website. Again, that's VTagTargets.com, a link below. Just to give you the idea of what a mounted version looks like, the control system is there, and everything is mounted via screws on the back. Now we'll be doing one quick demo, but this is basically a setup video. If you want to see a complete demo of all 5 programs, again, check out the Demo Videos tab at VTagTargets.com. So this is the 16-digit keypad, the timer module, and the main control board. And we'll be connecting our audio to the right here, to your computer speakers or sound system for the audio effects. This dip switch right here selects which audio bytes will play. There are 3 options: zombie, screams, and ricochet. There are 3 different sound bytes per tier, so 3 zombie sound bytes, 3 scream sound bytes, and 3 different bullet ricochet sound bytes. And as you can see right here, we've got 3 USB slots, blue, green, and red. Now red is the first tier of targets, green is the second tier of targets, blue is the third tier of targets. And what I mean by tiers is distances. The extension cable, which I'll talk about in just a second, there are 3 extension cables, a 65-foot extension cable, so the closest targets are 65 feet away. The second tier is 85 feet, there's an 85-foot extension cable, and there is a 100-foot extension cable, blue, and they are color coded, so that's where how I'll know where to plug which cable in where. And again, I will show you that in just a few minutes. This is the wireless receiver, so we'll start every game wirelessly with a key fob, like this bad boy right here. Now this is a wired system, so the great thing is you don't have to worry about batteries. If you're going to use a battery pack, you can do that. But you're only going to need one, because the battery pack or the power supply is going to power everything, every single target. Now here's another thing. If you want to have 5 targets per tier, that's great, we can do that. If you want 2 targets per tier, we can do that. If you want 10 targets per tier, you can do that. It's just a matter of daisy chaining them. It's not unlimited how many targets you can have in a daisy chain, but the capability is more than you'll ever need per tier. So what we're going to do is each system comes with a 9-volt 1-amp adapter. A wall adapter plugs in right here. This system was designed for indoor use, but it can be used for outdoor use. Please refer to the target mounting video in the demo section at VTagTargets.com for more information on how to set your targets up for outdoor. First things first, comes with a stereo cable. Connect one end to the audio output labeled AUD out, and connect the other end to the stereo input of your sound system, where it be computer speakers, a Bose system, anything with a stereo input. It can be battery powered, it can also plug into the wall. For this video, I'm going to use my computer speakers. So there's the stereo input, and that step is done. These are the VTag sensor boards. Now, this may look a little bit confusing. What we've got here are 5 boards daisy chained together, 5 boards daisy chained together, and then, again, 4 boards daisy chained together, 1 removed. Now, I have this one removed just because, literally, you can remove them. We're going to use USB extenders to daisy chain them. But what we need to do first is, by the way, these are the mountable sensors themselves that plug into the VTag board. I'll get to those in just a second. So, what you'll notice here is there's a red sticker on the last in the daisy chain. That is important. It has a different piece of software on it than the rest of them do. This one has to be done last. So let's just say this is tier 1. These are tier 1 targets. These are tier 2 targets. These are tier 3 targets. We don't need to use 5 targets. We could use 10. We could use 4. We could use 3. We could use 2. We could use 1. As long as one of the sensor boards with the red sticker on it is last in the daisy chain. So So if this is tier 1, these are the tier 1 targets, these are the tier 2 targets at middle distance, and these are tier 3 targets at the furthest distance. What we want to do is we want to connect the red USB slot from the main control board here. And then we're going to use these USB extension cables to daisy chain from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, and here to here. Now for the sake of simplicity for this video, I'm just going to use 2 targets per tier. If we hook up 2 targets per each tier, it's going to look a lot neater for my indoor setup video than 5 targets for each tier. So in any case, I've got the 2, 4, and 6 targets total for this demo. And now I'm going to get rid of these 2 for now, and I'm going to remove this so that there's only 1 target in my view, and I'm going to show you how to hook up your sensor to the VTAG board. Now, the sensor mounting, how you'd mount the sensor to your target. You create the target, you adhere this sensor to your target using hot glue to essentially weatherproof it and isolate it from moisture. The whole video on mounting the VTAG boards and the sensor cables can be found, again, under the demo video tab at vtagtargets.com. Sorry to reiterate that, but it's important because there's an entire video showing you step by step how to do it. Now, it's very simple, but if you want to talk different options for mounting, that's where you want to go. In any case, there's a little header right here. I know you can't see it very well, so I'm going to zoom in. So there's a 2-pin header right here on the left labeled red and the right labeled black. Now, what you'll notice about the sensors is that they have a red cable and a black cable. So how do you mount it? Red to the left, black to the right. That's it. Very, very simple. And now we have this dangling sensor on about a foot long cable, and that allows for us to adhere our sensor to the target in question. And if we ever need to, if we want to, if it's an outdoor system at the end of the day or when bad weather comes in, you simply unplug it. You tape this off to your target so that the 2 metal pieces don't get affected by weather, and you take the target inside. And again, there's more information in the mounting video that shows you how you can easily make this removable from a target. And now we've got the main extension cables. The 100-foot cable is right here. It's got a little blue sticker on each end. Next we have the 85-foot cable. Again, we've got green on both ends, just to show you which is which. And lastly, we've got the 65-foot a cable with red. So that's tier 1. So let's connect tier 1 sensors. So any sensors connected here on this daisy chain will be on the closest targets. So in the case of target practice mode, any target connected to this cable in daisy chain will be worth 1 point. The other end of the cable goes to the first sensor. And what I'll do is I'll take a 10-foot USB extension cable and I'll plug it into the other side. And I'll daisy chain to the last sensor being the one with the red sticker on it. Now, if I was going to use 5 or 10, I would daisy chain 5 or 10 sensors and just make sure that the last one in the daisy chain would have that red sticker on it. I'll take the last sensor in this array and I'll connect it here, and that's it. And so the last one doesn't have anything connected to it. It's just got that red sticker on it. Now you repeat the steps for tiers 2 and 3, green and blue, and we're essentially done. We just have to power it up and test it. So you'll have to pardon my cramped laboratory demonstration, but so we've got tier 1, 2 sensors. We got tier 2, I've added an extra sensor just to show you that they're daisy chained. We got sensor 1, 2, 3, and of course 3 has the last one has a red sticker on it. And this is tier 3, sensor 1 and sensor 2. So now what I'll do is I'll power it up.
Enter program.
Enter program. So I'm going to choose program 2.
Program 2 selected. Enter game time.
Okay, so 1 is 30 seconds, 2 is 1 minute, 3 is 2 minutes, and 4 is custom program your own time. The demo video shows you how to do all that, so I'm just going to choose one 30-second game.
30-second game time selected. Ready target practice mode.
So all I have to do is press A on the transmitter to start it.
Get ready for some target practice. 3, 2, 1, go.
So I've got 30 seconds. So I'm going to hit each sensor 1 time and we'll see if the count is accurate. So these 2, 3 are worth 3 each, so I've got it set to zombie. I can set it to scream or ricochet. Anyway, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So the score should be 14.
Game over. Thank you for playing.
14 points. It accumulated, and that is my end score. So to reset, I press A, and then I press it one more time to restart the game.
Get ready for some target practice. 3, 2, 1, go.
So currently there are 2 available sets: the economy set and the deluxe set. Deluxe set comes with a bunch of extra VTEG sensor board sensors, and most importantly, expansion cables. The expansion USB cables I'm using here are only 4 feet, but the sets come with 10 feet, so you can make it so that the targets are far enough away from each other. If you have any questions, please feel free to message us through vtagtargets.com. This is one of many videos I'll be making. If it wasn't wintertime, I would be doing this obviously outside in target range. So because no target was shot, nothing is said by the unit, and it shows a score of 0 points. I'll press A to reset wirelessly, and I'll press A to start it again. But as you can imagine, this is just a cooped up little version of what I've designed here. We could have 10, 15, 20 targets even on each tier if we want to. 1 power supply is required to power everything. It works great. It's easy to hook up. I realize I rambled on a fair bit in this video, but it's so easy to put together, and we're here to support you if you need it. And let's just say a customer somehow destroys one of these VTEG boards. It's just a matter of unplugging and plugging in a new one. Now that's not the case necessarily, but let's just say for some reason one of the sensors got damaged. You remove the sensor, you plug in a new sensor. It's that easy. Each set comes with extra sensors, but as long as they're adhered to your targets properly, you shouldn't have any problem. So I apologize for the mess here. I'm trying to showcase what should be a very large system in a very, very small and poorly lit space. In any case, thank you again for your attention. Check us out at vtagtargets.com, escaperoomelectronics.com, engineeringshock.com, and paintballprops.com if you wish. Thanks again, everyone. Links below.